Ministers, senators, PLP family, and members of the Rabain family, welcome. Today, I'm very pleased to present the Progressive Labour Party's candidate for Hamilton South, Senator Diallo Rabain. Mr. Rabain is one of the young Bermudians who have come forward to represent the PLP in the next general election. I'm pleased and proud to see this new generation stepping up to the plate to take part in the political life of our country. Senator Rabain has an excellent record of professional and community service, and I'm delighted that he'll be carrying the banner for the PLP in the next general election. Our candidates understand that public service is an honor and it's a serious commitment. And as we continue to roll out our candidates, voters will see that this party has high standards for those who offer themselves to serve the Progressive Labour Party. Throughout his community service, Mr. Rabain has already shown he cares deeply about the people whose interests and well-being a government must protect. On a personal note, I met him really through his connection to the Alphas. He would be dogged and determined about telling me when they were there having their events, and I am pleased that now he's very much part of the family that has encapsulated itself with this PLP. So without any further delay, sir, I'm turning the podium over to you, Senator Rabain.
Good afternoon, Madam Premier, family, friends, and members of the media. I am before you as the candidate for the Progressive Labour Party for Constituency 7, Hamilton South. I was born and raised in this close-knit, family-oriented community that make up the constituency and share many special memories with the people that live there. Swimming at Johnson's Bay, fishing in the Sound, playing cricket at the cricket field, playing soccer at the community field, and of course, the near fanatical annual Eastern Counties Cricket Series. Many of these relationships that have helped me to develop into the man I am today. And it's these relationships that I treasure dearly and use as motivation as I seek to represent the constituency of number 7, Hamilton South. I know what the area was like when I was growing up. I know what it is like now, and I know what it can be. I am indeed humbled and honored to have the opportunity to contest the next general election and bring the concerns of the constituents of Hamilton South to the House of Assembly. Recently, I was appointed to the Senate, and I found this experience to be both rewarding and educational. I am indeed grateful to Madam Premier, who looked at me and saw qualities that could only be enhanced with this appointment. I plan to use these experiences to further my understanding of the legislative agenda of the Progressive Labour Party and how it works in Bermuda, and to be a voice of reason and progress for all of my fellow Bermudians. I am a true believer that there are few higher callings than one of public service and to represent your people. To have this opportunity to voice the concerns of my Harris's Bay family is indeed a very humbling experience and one that I look forward to. It is very important for you to do for your community, but not for personal accolades, but because it is the right thing to do. Hard work, community service, and spending time genuinely listening to the people and the values are the values I intend to bring to this candidacy. I look forward to being a true representative of the people of Constituency 7, Hamilton South, and an advocate for what is right and just for our island home. Thank you.
The good senator will take questions, but just so you know, for completeness, we also have on the podium the chairman for Constituency 7, Mr. Owen Darrell. Now, questions for Senator Rabain?
Senator, the Premier just described your dogged and determined.
Yes.
When you're telling her what you think should be, whatever the case may be. How do you feel your doggedness and your determination will impress not only the old guard of the party, but the older guard in your constituency?
Well, my doggedness has to do with always doing what is right and always mentioning what is right. That's exactly what the people are looking for, and that is what I feel will endear me to them.
And you don't see your youth as an impediment?
I don't see my youth as an impediment. You look at me and see me standing here, but I will have to point out that I spent the last 10 years being an advocate for the community. And as I pointed out, I don't do it for personal accolades. And that's where some people come and say, hey, you're new on the scene. But in fact, I've been doing this for well over 10 years.
In fact, may I advise that at our recent annual delegates conference, the delegates selected Senator Rabain, or Mr. Rabain as he then was, to be the chairman of the proceedings at the annual delegates conference. The annual delegates conference isn't for the faint-hearted. The annual delegates conference sets out the party's position, and it is not an easy thing to be able to master. The fact that the peers of the PLP elected him is quite a testament to who he is. And I think what also is a testament to who he is as you look around you, who you will see are people who are representative of that great constituency, Constituency 7. And I don't take it for nothing that it is half of the constituency that I am so privileged to represent, i.e. Constituency 14.
Any additional questions?
Well, let me ask you a question. Going back to my journalism days, what do you think you have that you bring to the table in representing the party?
Madam Premier, I think I bring honesty, I bring integrity, and I bring energy to represent the party. I will tirelessly look to represent the people of Constituency 7, Hamilton South, in an honest and forthright manner.
What about your involvement with young people? I'm curious.
Madam Premier, ever since I've been back from university, I've been involved with advocating for young people. One of the things that I did seek out was to become a member of the National Training Board, specifically because I wanted to be able to give across the experiences of what it's like to go to school, what it's like to get qualified, and what it's like to search for a job. My company that I do work for, we spend a lot of time mentoring young people. We take on work release, we take on day release. We have a registered training program with the tax commissioner. So we're always looking to train, and we're always looking to give back in that regard.
And finally, recognizing you also have a young family, how busy does your role as senator keep you? And were you recently at anything?
As recently as last night, I was at the Duke of Edinburgh award ceremony. It was a wonderful opportunity to watch close to 250 awards being given out to the young people of Bermuda, showing that there are some young people out there that care about the community and are willing to do the things necessary. These are young people that should be applauded and people that we should encourage. In fact, after talking to Tina Duke afterwards, the fact that they have almost 900 young under 16-year-olds participating in this program, and they have room for more. But they just don't have the people to be there and volunteer and help them out.